Hello everyone, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to another episode of the Pipebomb. So in today's Pipebomb episode, we're going to be going over, do I think it's honourable to fight for your future / family's future, and what you believe in. So it's going to be regarding sort of world wars. The previous episode was to do with apocalypses. I kind of had a few questions for that one, so I decided to split them up into sort of two videos, so that one being about the apocalypse and stuff, and this one being more to do with world wars. I've currently got my Discord up on my other screen here, so I got the questions on there, so I can go over them and answer them accordingly. And as always, guys, if you've got any questions at all for any future episodes of the Pipe Bomb, just pop them in the comment section below, and I'll add them to a list, and then we'll go over them in a future episode. Before we get into it, I just want to say a big thank you to all the people that have supported my streams lately. Absolutely amazing stuff. Thank you so much. And also the people that are watching my Football Manager stuff on my channel. Currently got more episodes planned, so there'll be more soon, so don't worry about that. And also a big thank you to all my awesome patrons as well, which are in my description below. Okay, so do I think it's honourable to fight for your future, a family's future? So Mr. Flopples, Floppy D, put this on my Discord. His actual quote was, such as in the world wars, where you fought to keep your loved ones safe, and for a future that could and for a future that could have been horrible for you and your country if you didn't die in battle. I do not mean to fight wars like nowadays, which is just for power, wealth, and pain. So not regarding sort of power and being power hungry and wealth and that sort of thing, oil, that sort of thing, but just the honour of fighting for your country, I guess. Yeah, I think there's honour in it. I do think there is honour in fighting for your country. You know, you're sacrificing so much. You're sacrificing so much, and this is something which, I guess, it's a sense of pride. It's a sense of honor. It's a sense of I'm trying to think of the right word now, and it's not going to come to me until after I make this video, most likely. But it's that localized kind of thing where you stand up for what you believe in, and that's something which a lot of people do in world wars. You can go back throughout history, even back as far as the sort of Roman times, the Punic Wars, when you had people fighting for the Romans. You know, there's local pride there and honor in what they were doing. You know, they stood up, they wanted to get rid of the invaders, the Carthaginians, and wanted to defend their shores, and that's something which has gone on throughout history. You know, you got world wars as another example of that. And, you know, with world wars, there's always the side you're fighting for is the side you think is in the right, and more often than not, that might not be the case. Wars, they start for whatever reason. I'm not going to go into that side of things because that's going to be another video, I assume. And like I said, wars start for different reasons. But as far as the honour of it goes, yeah, there's definitely honour in fighting for your country, fighting for your families. Of course, it is. You know, if you're there, and an enemy has declared war on you, another nation has declared war on you, then you're going to want to make sure your family's safe, because for all you know, that nation could come along and drop a bomb on you. So, you know, yeah, there's definitely honour in fighting for your country, I think. I'll be honest with you, when it comes to kind of World War One and Two, this might surprise some of you, because I'm a big history nerd, but I'm not as knowledgeable on modern kind of wars. Certainly, sort of World War One and Two. I know, you know, the basics. I know most of the kind of stuff, the general knowledge kind of stuff. But it's not something I particularly study that much. When I was in school, World War Two was always a thing they went on about in the history lessons. I only did history up until year 9, so I only had it for the first 3 years in school. And I didn't pick history in school because of that, because I got fed up of going over the same thing. I was always more into ancient history, historical history, so I wanted to learn more about that rather than the world wars. So from that standpoint, I'm not going to be the best person to talk about sort of World War II and stuff. But you know, it's insane. It's like World War One. I know like Gavrilo Princip and the Serbs and how it started, and Archduke Franz Ferdinand and the assassination. Yeah, I know about all that, but it's a bit of a cloudy area for me. Hence why I brought the Romans up into that analogy there as an example, because I'm more into that kind of era. But yeah, wars get fought for all sorts of reasons: power, wealth, borders, land, you know, resources. It's mad, and war will never go away. War is something which has been here since we were bloody caveman. Let's be honest. They nicked my rock. I must kill them to take rock back. Maybe not quite like that, but You get my point. Conflict, violence and conflict is something which has been here for as long as humans have been here. It's a natural kind of thing, unfortunately. It's, there'll never be peace in this world. There'll never be peace, in my opinion. I'm almost certain of that. And yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good if there was world peace. It'd be good if wars didn't happen, but they do. They do. Unfortunately, it's what happens. It's what the world is like. It's been like it's like it now. There's wars going on currently as I'm speaking, as I'm making this video around the world. There's wars going on right now. There's been wars going on for centuries. So it doesn't, it's nothing that's not going to happen. It's just what it is. But yeah, definitely to answer Mr. Flopple's question about the honour, yeah, I definitely think there's honour in war. I'm going to just scroll through my Discord now because I've just woken up, as you can probably tell. I haven't even bothered putting the green screen on today because I got a massive headache and I've just stayed up to watch WrestleMania. So I'm like, ooh, so I got a cup of tea by here and I'm just going to sort of scroll through my Discord. That was the main question anyway for today's episode. I was reading what you guys put on there. So we had the power and the wealth. And then on different wars then. Athelstan put on there the War of Jenkins era. I'm not quite sure what the War of the Jenkins is, if I'm being honest with you, so I'm going to have to look that up, I think. Mr. Flopple said, the World Wars, I'm no expert in the World Wars, but having another country attack you for their gain, you must defend yourself and family. I know that countries joined for power, but some countries had no reason to be attacked, yet were attacked anyway. And then TJ Dorf put on the Taliban fall under that ruling then. That may be so, but all I want to know is that you are attacked if it is right to fight for the ones you love. Well, yeah, I do. I mean, yeah, first of all, yeah, definitely people, nations, countries, etc., they do get attacked sometimes when they're not at fault. Casualties of war. That's like I said, that war is war. You have nation A and nation B. And nation A and nation B both have a good relationship with nation C. The war started, nation A and nation B. What do you think is going to happen to nation C? They're already involved in this war. There might not actually be all these, but in some way or another, they're going to be casualties on their side as well, because that's what the world is like, unfortunately. Nation C might have peace agreements and trade and what have you, but the two at war with each other are going to try and play nation C off of one another, and it's what happens. It's what happens, I'm afraid. Okay, what else we got? I'm just reading through these now. That may be so, but I want to know is if you attack, fight with loved ones. Depends on your ideology, I suppose. Like most normal people, yes, it's fine. I see it's an incredibly difficult question to answer. Panda said this. The ideology of one place, not the ideology of another, which leads to wars. But at the same time, we're taught to respect the ideology of those who are not ourselves. Which is true. It's true, yeah. You should always respect other people's ideologies. That's one thing which pisses me off tremendously. Especially with politics and stuff. I don't really go into politics on my channel, as you probably know. That might change, who knows? That might change. But I tend not to because, first of all, it's the internet. And when you start talking politics, internet, people just get angry and shit. And I can't be asked for that. And like I said, I've just woken up. But at the same time, just because my opinion on a certain sort of thing might be different to somebody else's, doesn't mean they're wrong or I'm wrong. It's just different opinions at the end of the day. So, sorry about that. I just got interrupted there, so I had to make an abrupt cut in the video. Just going through the Discord again. Athelstan put a nice picture on here. Make cheese, not war. Anna's put a video of Malcolm in the Middle, so I don't know what relevance that has to this video. Then HS got something completely different then, as a topic, which I think I might do that as a separate topic. I'm not quite sure yet. But he basically said the importance of support and giving back that you get from other streamers, viewers, and mods. I think that's a good one for the Pipebomb if it hasn't been discussed yet. So I'm going to go into that now. I might save that one for another time. Tsunami, Susu's put on here then. He's talked at Anu and said basically to survive there needs to be a group of people that trust each other, and in such extreme circumstances even the smallest biases get blown out of proportion, and literally everyone has biases. And Mr. Flopples, the only country that joined the war to defend itself in World War I was Serbia, and Austria's reason for invasion was quite clear and frankly justified. The assassination of a member of the imperial family, which is why I mentioned about the Franz Ferdinand thing. World War II for Germany, it was largely about the lost German territories. For Japan, self-sufficiency. Hope that answers your question. So, there we go. Susu right there in the thing. By the way, guys, if any of you want to actually see these comments and stuff, they're on my Discord server. So all you got to do, go into the description below. It looks like the logo I've got just there. It's the little purple thing with the little controller face in it. You go into the link, you sign up to it with your email address. There's other people's servers you can join as well. I'm a member of quite a few. My good friend Jackasaurus, HS, HouseOfTheJuilii, another streamer and video content creator in Heph. So I got quite a few of them on the left-hand side. It's quite easy to navigate. Think of it like it's like a cross between sort of social media / Skype. You can talk to people on voice chat. You can text chat to people, share videos, photos, that sort of thing. But all these comments and suggestions for the Pipebomb are always put on here, so definitely go and check that out if you want to, guys. Like I said, link is in the description below for Discord. But yeah, it's quite interesting, all the different opinions we've got, and quite a few similar opinions as well. Just going to scroll through again just in case there's anything else on here. I think that's more or less everything that we've talked about. So then we just talk about games and stuff then. So that's more or less the the point of the thing, of today's video, really. I don't really have any other backup questions or anything, so I'm probably going to cut this one a bit short. But before I do go, if you do have any other things you want to add to the discussion, then add them in the comment section below. If you've got any suggestions for any other topics you'd like me to talk about, then let me know as well. I will put them forward then. We had one from HS then about streamers, so I might try and turn that into some sort of question and try and answer that for you. I tend to try to do 2 or 3 in one video, but it's been a few weeks since I last recorded the last episode. That was the only question I really had, so I went with this one today. But let me know in the comment section below, guys. That'll be great. And I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.